Hello everyone, it's Living Ideals with me, Ola OMOSEBI. And yes, we're still on with the business ideas generation models. It's been running for months, and the sub-series of Mr. Niger D, characteristics of living things. I've gone halfway already. Last week was G, where I spoke on growth to talk about business ideas. So today I'm going to E, but before I do so, let me remind you that the previous editions of my Living Ideals, all the series I've run, are available on my YouTube channel, Ola OMOSEBI. Please subscribe and like, and you'll find every of them there. And then you'll find them also on my Facebook fan page, Ola OMOSEBI. And recently I started doing Instagram TV, Ola OMOSEBI. You'll find them there. So we go to today's E, excretion. But please let me remind you that the Yoruba say, "Owo gbe orun," meaning that, let me be raw, shit money no the smell. Yeah, so excretion speaks to discharge, speaks to ejection, speaks to evacuation, waste, defecation, expulsion, flush, and the list is endless, just to inspire you. Yeah, so think around all these words and many more to come up with solutions, come up with ideas to bring to the marketplace. But let me stay with waste. I met this amazing man sometime last year. He had followed an invite I put on Facebook to an event I was part of. And then he came and introduced himself. And by the time he shared with us, it was amazing. Pastor Abayomi Akinola runs a cleaning services company and has in his employ close to 100 people. I'm not talking about ad hoc staff. I'm talking about full-time staff. That's inspiring, right? So wealth creation, employment generation, and he's even talking of expansion. He was sharing with us a model that the rest of us can even key into without necessarily being in the business itself. Amazing stuff, you know. You also recall the Otumba Gaddafi of blessed memory, how it took the mobile toilet services from where it was to a higher level. I mean, it's not like it's not been existing before then, it was existing, but he just took it to the next level as though he was the one that invented it. Amazing stuff. And then all your parties, your ceremonies over the weekends in Lagos, in the Southwest, they were supplying them, they were providing them the services. So much so that when even competitors came into that space, they still, all of them could not satisfy the demands of the market. Amazing stuff. DMT and the rest of them. Amazing stuff that they did over the years and they're still doing now. You know, it's stuff like that, you know, inspire me. So, but both at the low level and at scale, there are opportunities to look at when we talk of excretion. There are opportunities. Somebody invented the broom, that age-long traditional broom years ago, but it has also evolved over time to become something else. The vacuum cleaner, for example, the packer, there are quite a number of things to think of when you talk of excretion. Talking about excretion from our own bodies as human beings, and then excretion based on the activities we generate around us, in our kitchens, in our places of work and all that. There are opportunities, limitless opportunities to think about. Just think about it. You'll be amazed what you will chance upon. Now, let me wrap this off. Let me remind you, you know, they talk about hours of waste management, and there are different models. There's the 3 hours, 4 hours, all the way to 7 hours. So I've done what I've tried to juggle here and there. I'm not going to explain them. But there's the refuse to use certain things so as to manage waste, so to say. There's the reduce, there's the reuse, there is repurpose, taking something meant for something else and reusing it or redirecting it to serve something else just to manage waste. There's the recycling. There's this amazing lady too I met years ago who does an amazing thing in Lagos. They have been able to create a value chain to work with those guys we call scavengers who pick stuff from all over the place, from the streets and all that. They now include them in their value chain. They bring their stuff, all the stuff they've picked, to an aggregating center where they will have them weighed and they get paid. And at the aggregating center, they are able to categorize them based on the type of materials they are, bottles, glass, plastic wares, aluminium, steel, and all that, and then move them to the next level and then to the next level. Amazing stuff, you know, that she does. You know, so recycling, and then money is being made and jobs being created, you know, and then recovery too, you know, and so on and so forth. So let me stop here. It's been another wonderful one. Let me remind you that a better you awaits your own permission for expression. Be better, be the best, and stay blessed.